It's the first day of school for many children across Belize, but for about 10 special needs students in Belmopan, it's another day of sitting at home with their parents. They were told that no classrooms were ready for them just yet. At the very last minute, the new special education course was moved to United Evergreen Primary School. But as of now, there are no posters on the walls, no decorations, and no teachers for the next 2 weeks. For the parents, the issue goes beyond a simple delay. Rather, their children are being overlooked. They believe that students with special needs are not being prioritized and are calling on the Ministry of Education for immediate action. Today, frustrated mothers told us how they have been affected.
I was very emotional this morning. I felt that the students' right to an education is not being taken seriously. I met several other parents who were very emotional. You know, they were crying and they were looking at their kids, and the kids were dressed for school. They were all excited. They saw other students entering their classrooms and they had to be turned back home. You know, to me, I think it's unfair.
Right now, no one is stepping up to take responsibility, and parents are worried. They fear this sudden change can derail their child's progress. For kids who thrive on routine, even a short disruption can mean a big setback.
And there's no clear plan as to what we will do with these children, right? So that is why we are out here today, because we want to know what's going on, why the children are being, and because it seems to be a finger pointing, where the management is pointing in one direction, and then of course NRC is pointing in another direction, the school is pointing into another direction. So we just want a clear communication as to what will happen to our children, because our children can't be treated as outcasts. Even though they are small in number, because they might be only 2 at Evergreen and 6 here at Garden City, but point is these children need the resources to get the education that they need. That's their right, and it's the ministry and the government's responsibility to ensure that these children are given that right.
Parents of former students who helped establish the special needs classrooms years ago said that they also faced the same struggles then. Even though their children have graduated, they feel that parents need to stand in solidarity to address the issue.
Why did they have to wait till this morning to say that there is no classroom for their children, no teacher, no anybody? We, the older parents, our kids are out of school so many years, are willing to stand up and come with the other parents and do something about this. Our children, our grandchildren, whoever comes in the future and needs a classroom like this, needs somebody to stand up for them. And they have all rights and all whatever they need to be in a classroom.
The overall question comes from one concerned grandmother, representing all the other families.
For the Ministry of Education, I want to know if the right to an education extends to all kids, or it doesn't extend to the special needs kids. Because if it extends to the special needs kids, there is no reason why this morning these kids are not in school. So let's fix this. This is really, for me, the main issue. We as parents need for you to communicate with us. We need for you to consider the needs of these children, and we need for you to fix this, right? We have to be considered in this equation.
For these parents, the priority is simple: getting their children back in the classroom without further delay. Now, all eyes are on the Ministry of Education to explain why the program was closed and what comes next. This is Zenaida Lanza for News 5.